Imagine a universe so vast that light itself takes billions of years to cross it. A cosmos filled with 400 billion stars in our galaxy alone. Each star a potential sun to worlds we cannot yet imagine. And in all that infinite expanse stretching across the observable universe, we hear nothing. No signals, no messages, no whispers from civilizations that should by all logic exist. This is the Fermi Paradox, and it may be the most terrifying question humanity has ever asked. The silence from the stars is so profound, it shakes the foundations of everything we believe about life. In 1950, a brilliant physicist named Enrico Fermi asked a simple question over lunch. If intelligent life is common in the universe, then where is everybody? The mathematics seemed so straightforward, so undeniable in their implications for cosmic abundance. Our galaxy has existed for more than 13 billion years, giving life ample time to emerge and evolve. Even if civilizations arose just once per million stars, there should be thousands of advanced societies out there. Some of them millions of years older than us with technology beyond our wildest dreams. They should have colonized the galaxy by now, leaving traces we could detect from Earth. Yet when we scan the heavens with our most powerful instruments, we find only silence. The great cosmic ocean remains eerily still, as if we are utterly alone. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered if someone else was looking back? Every star you see could host planets, and some of those planets might harbor life. We now know that worlds beyond our solar system are not rare but abundant throughout the galaxy. The Kepler Space Telescope revealed that nearly every star has at least one planet orbiting it. Billions of these worlds exist in the habitable zone where liquid water could flow on their surface. Water, the essential ingredient for life as we know it, pooling in ancient seas beneath alien skies. We have found organic molecules, the building blocks of life, floating in the clouds between stars. The ingredients for life appear to be everywhere, scattered like seeds across the cosmic garden. So why then do we find no evidence of anyone else using those ingredients? Perhaps life itself is far more rare and fragile than we ever imagined possible? Maybe the jump from simple chemistry to living cells requires a miracle so unlikely it has happened only once. Or perhaps life emerges easily, but intelligence is the true rarity in the universe. For billions of years, Earth was home only to single-celled organisms content in their simplicity. Complex life took an almost impossibly long time to evolve, and intelligence even longer still. The path from the first replicating molecule to a civilization capable of radio astronomy spans 4 billion years. What if most planets remain forever locked in an age of bacteria and algae? Then there is the most chilling possibility of all, known as the Great Filter. Somewhere between the origin of life and the colonization of galaxies, there exists a barrier almost nothing survives. A cosmic wall that civilizations crash against and perish before they can reach the stars. The terrifying question is whether that filter lies behind us or still ahead in our future. If it lies behind us, then we are among the vanishingly rare survivors who made it through. But if it lies ahead, then every civilization that has ever existed faces the same inevitable doom. Perhaps technology itself becomes the destroyer as societies unlock powers they cannot control. Nuclear weapons, climate catastrophe, artificial intelligence spiraling beyond our ability to contain it. What if the universe is silent because every civilization destroys itself at the threshold of becoming spacefaring?
We stand now at that very threshold, with both the power to reach the stars and the power to end ourselves.
How do you think humanity would change if we discovered even microbial life on another world? Some scientists propose that intelligent civilizations simply choose not to reveal themselves to us. Perhaps they watch us from afar, waiting to see if we will survive our own technological adolescence. Or maybe they have moved beyond physical form, transcending into dimensions we cannot perceive or understand. Advanced civilizations might exist in states so alien that we would not recognize them as life at all. They could be living inside computer simulations or as patterns of pure energy woven through space-time itself. Another possibility is that the universe is simply too vast and we are listening at the wrong time. Civilizations might rise and fall in the blink of a cosmic eye, separated by millions of years. Two ships passing in the infinite night never close enough in time to see each other's lights. Or perhaps the speed of light itself is the ultimate prison keeping all civilizations forever isolated. The distances between stars are so immense that meaningful communication or travel may simply be impossible. Even traveling at the speed of light, it would take 4 years to reach our nearest stellar neighbor. To cross our galaxy would require 100,000 years a journey no civilization might ever attempt. Maybe every intelligent species looks out at the stars, realizes the futility, and turns inward instead. They build virtual paradises or explore inner space rather than attempting the impossible journey outward. But we have not given up the search, and with each passing year, our tools grow more powerful. The James Webb Space Telescope now peers into the atmospheres of distant worlds, searching for chemical signatures of life. We look for oxygen and methane in combinations that only living processes could create and sustain. Radio telescopes scan millions of frequencies, hoping to catch a deliberate signal from across the void. We send our own messages outward, though they will take millennia to reach any potential listeners. The golden records on the Voyager spacecraft carry the sounds of Earth into the eternal dark. What do you believe is the meaning of the great silence from the stars? Some say the silence is not evidence of absence, but simply evidence that we have not looked long enough. We have been searching for only a few decades, a microsecond in the lifetime of the galaxy. Perhaps patience is the virtue required, and the answer will come to those who keep listening and hoping. Others suggest that life might be common, but intelligence and technology are evolutionary dead ends. After all, humans have existed for only 200,000 years and technological civilization for mere centuries. We could vanish tomorrow, and the universe would barely notice our brief flicker in the cosmic night. The dinosaurs ruled Earth for 160 million years and never built a single radio telescope. Maybe most life-bearing worlds are filled with magnificent creatures who will never ask questions about the stars. Then there is the possibility that we are simply the first civilization to arise in our region of space. Someone has to be first, and perhaps we are the ancient ones, the elder species of the galaxy. If that is true, then the responsibility falls to us to be the civilization that others will one day discover. We must survive our growing pains and become the message we have been searching for all along. The Fermi Paradox forces us to confront our own fragility and the preciousness of what we have here. Earth is not just our home, but possibly the only place in trillions of miles where life has taken hold. Every species, every ecosystem, every human culture represents something that may be utterly unique in the cosmos. If we destroy ourselves through war or environmental collapse, we may be silencing the only voice in a vast darkness. But there is also profound hope in the paradox, and the search itself gives our existence deeper meaning. We are the universe becoming conscious of itself, asking questions about its own nature and origins. Even if we are alone, that makes us no less significant, but perhaps infinitely more precious and rare. And if we are not alone, then somewhere out there, another civilization is asking the same questions we are. They too are looking up at their night sky, wondering if they are the only ones who wonder. Perhaps one day our signals will cross in the darkness and two lonely voices will finally hear each other. That moment would change everything we understand about our place in the grand cosmic story. It would tell us that consciousness and intelligence are not cosmic accidents, but fundamental features of the universe. It would mean that we are part of something larger, a community of minds scattered across the stars. Until that day arrives, we must continue the search with both rigor and humility in our hearts. We must take care of our own world and each other, knowing we may be all there is. We must reach for the stars while remembering that the most important journey is the one we take together. The Fermi Paradox is not just a scientific puzzle, but a mirror reflecting our deepest hopes and fears. It asks us who we are, what we value, and what kind of future we want to create. The silence from the stars is not an answer, but an invitation to keep searching and keep growing. Every telescope we build, every signal we send, is an act of cosmic optimism and faith. We are saying to the universe that we are here, that we are listening, and that we refuse to give up. So look up at the night sky tonight and know that you are part of the greatest search ever undertaken. Whether we find others or discover we are truly alone, the journey itself makes us more fully human. And perhaps that is the answer to the Fermi Paradox all along, that the search is what gives our existence meaning.